episode as Oakland goes up against the New York Yankees. Right here on 2K Sports.
That's right, Jeannie, and this next.
Welcome, everybody, 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. Steve Phillips, John Crook, I'm Gary Thorne. Trading deadline looming as we go into this game. Outstanding pitcher today will try and weave his magic. We'll see Edison Volquez. And out there, this vast crowd, almost 48,000. Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he takes a look at Oakland today?
Edison Volquez has some of the best stuff in the major leagues among the young pitchers out there. Overpowering stuff. He gets a lot of swings and misses, but he also can scatter it. At times he becomes a thrower instead of a pitcher. As a hitter, you have to wait him out and look for a strike.
Here's a look at the offense for the Athletics, presented by Pepsi. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, a big offensive force in the middle of this lineup. Magglio Ordonez is a guy that even though he struggled in 2009 with his power numbers, he gets on base, he hits for a high average, and he can produce runs. He's a guy you love to see up in key situations with the ability to go the other way. Let's see if he can take advantage of that here today.
Up now, the center fielder. Last night a loss to the Yankees, hoping now to even up this middle of 3 against the A's.
All you have to do is take a look at this club's last 10 ball games, winning only 3 of those games. This is a club that is definitely in trouble.
There's a strike from Volquez, now 0-1. Well, when you're in this kind of a slump, just make sure you're not beating yourself.
Well, you're absolutely right, and that's the thing you have to do. You have to make all the plays defensively. You have to have quality starting pitching, and you have to have very consistent at-bats at the plate to get the job done.
That's low and outside, 1-1.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball outs, so they lay off of it, but with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
And it's fouled off. Fastball swung up and missed, but you know, away.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted a fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And here's Jose Reyes. His lifetime average, 262 against the Yankees. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And the play by Soto. Here's a look at how the Yankees will match up defensively.
Oh, look at the Yankees. They have some good talent. Juan Soto's their big guy.
And Magglio Ordonez up.
He's coming off of a game last night, a little bit disappointing. A couple of strikeouts, and he just expanded the strike zone and chased pitches off the plate.
Yeah, and I think the thing about Magglio Ordonez, he swings at everything.
Fastball just misses, 1-0.
When you're as good as Magglio, you have to really lock in and get the pitch you want to hit. And I think in Major League Baseball, we see even in 2024.
And now Volquez with the 1-0 delivery. Gets in front, stopped it, it's in the dirt.
Well, this game's presented by people that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken coming out this summer. The new chicken game.
Now the 2-0. Pitch misses, ball 3. Ordonez now, what's he want to drive here?
Well, 3-0 count right here. Hey, look, I'm giving the hitter the green light and letting him swing away to see if he can do some damage.
It's about time. He's got to get a hit.
And Ordonez works this one to the hitter's count of 3-1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
And I think the important thing is for Ordonez
3-1 on the way. Swing and a rocket toward short. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Not a lot of action in this half inning, nothing on. And the Yankees getting ready to start this one off.
What a way to start the game, Gary. And this is what it's all about. Come to Yankee Stadium. It's such a beautiful ball game.
Oakland starter for our ball game. And Steve, what's he got in his mind now as he pitches against these Yankees?
As the manager sends the righty out to the mound against this lineup, he has to realize it's not a great matchup for him. The pitcher's going to have to really be on top of his game to be able to neutralize these big power bats. And if he's in trouble, he may have to have a quick hook to get him out of there.
And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. Right there in the top 5 in home runs.
And that's what makes him such a dangerous hitter there, Gary. And you know, watching Stanton play in Miami, or now was the Florida Marlins, now the Miami Marlins, he had his best year. He had 59 plus home runs, and you look at his stats have come down ever since then. He's been injured. He's lost almost 300 games due to injury the last few years with the Yankees, and I feel with Stan, he just got to get on the field. And this young pitcher in Gardenhire, he's a good young arm. They acquired recently from the Baltimore Orioles, and I think for the A's, looking to make a move here in 2012, you never know. But in 2024, the A's are looking pretty good, even though they're probably going to Sacramento in 2025. I love the A's staying open for another 3 years, and eventually they'll probably go to Las Vegas. But hopefully they can stay open for good. But you never know. The Utah Coyotes are happening. The Phoenix Coyotes moving to Utah. Things are happening nowadays in sports. So just like in the playoffs, boy, how about all those home teams winning in one night? The NHL and NBA. Can't believe it.
And here's the first one. Swung on and hit. This one to Soriano. One down. Now sponsored by Pepsi, this is how Joe Girardi's offense works. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, all this guy does is hit and hit and hit. One of the most consistent hitters in Major League Baseball, Michael Young, and very unselfish also. For most of his career, he was a shortstop. In 2009, he decided, you know what, I'm going to move to third base so our team can be better defensively, and he did a great job there, too. This is the kind of guy you need on your team as a leader.
Yeah, he's one of those great players. And I'm watching him play for the Rangers. There's a reason he's in the Hall of Fame.
Base is empty with one away.
And he's still with the organization to this day. You know, and seeing Texas win the World Series in 2024 was special. And I think the fans in Texas, 50 years, it took him to win a World Series. Even Nolan Ryan, Jose Canseco, the rest of those great players, Ken Hill, all those players, Juan Gonzalez, Pudge Rodriguez, never won a World Series with the Texas Rangers. And that took a team that didn't have all the superstars, but they had a few. Marcus Semien, of course, Cody Seager. So at the end of the day, and they didn't have the greatest pitching either. You know, they had some of their arms were down. Max Scherzer came in, gave us some good innings, and some of the young arms really got involved. So, you know, you got to look at the Texas Rangers, and I think with the Yankees in 2024, we've seen it so far. They've gone to a great start. One of the top teams in the American League East. Teams like Baltimore pushing them hard. The Blue Jays are pushing them hard. The Rays are struggling. Of course, the Red Sox are struggling, but they're looking pretty good this year.
Here's the pitch. Hit up the middle. And that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen. Now's a good time to take a quick look at how the Athletics shape up on the field with defense. And Steve, scouting anyone here?
Defense has always been important to Pudge Rodriguez. He's always been able to shut down the running game with one of the best arms in the game. The reason his arm's so good is because his feet are quick on his release.
It's going to be Soto now.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tight.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Over to second for one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
They get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten two right there.
In there, their first baseman. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. Two outs and a man on first. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Here's the delivery. Keeps it down that time, 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. And here's Alfonso Soriano. His career average is a good one, 352 lifetime against the Yankees. At the belt, Volquez kicks and throws. Circle change is right there for a called strike.
And what's great about Alfonso Soriano, you know, the former New York Yankee, he didn't just put up huge numbers. He was a great defensive second base before he got traded to Texas.
Swung on and fouled away.
He's actually the 12th player in MLB history to have 30-30 season. You think of the players who've had 40-40 seasons, like A-Rod, Canseco, few other
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Well, you can hang laundry on that one. 94 miles per hour, pretty good velocity, but that's pretty straight.
Yeah, that was a
This pitcher's
good
going
pitch.
top shelf, and he tries to chase it. You got to give the pitcher credit for just putting one past him there.
Yeah, usually that one is going to be sent somewhere, fair play, but not that time. He got him. And here's Carlos Lee.
Well, here's the big El Caballo, Mr. Carlos Lee.
Curveball misses badly, 1-0.
They thought maybe the hitter was going to open up to the plate. They went with the soft pitch, the curveball, down and away, but he couldn't chase.
You know, the thing about Carlos Lee, he always looks for
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lee can't make contact there. Count even.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
I think what's great about Carlos Lee in 2006, 2005, he was one of the top home run hitters
1-1
in
pitch.
baseball.
There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you can tell by that approach he was looking for that fastball. He got it, but still out in front.
It's crazy that Houston paid him that 5-year deal with $121 million.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Camp.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And Carlos Delgado to bat. Career numbers for him, 277 off the Yankees.
Well, Delgado's always been a Yankee that come in here and hit big home
The
runs.
pitch. First pitch, way out of the zone, ball 1.
Well, a former runner for MVP years ago, Carlos Delgado, 2003, 2004, and 2001. There's Blue Jays, and then when he was with the New York Mets, I think in 2007, 2008, he could have been the
Now the
MVP.
1-0 pitch. 1-1. That one is swung on and missed by Delgado. With that strike, it's even.
Well, Gary, the circle change is really his bread and butter pitch, and that change of velocity where he'll throw the fastball at one speed and really take something off with the circle change.
Yeah, the circle change is still one of the toughest things.
Strike 2 with a swing and a miss on a fastball.
Gary, talking about hit this guy's circle change, I mean, one of the reasons why it's so good is that his arm speed is the same, whether he throws a fastball or this changeup, and it's the grip that really changes the speed.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And he leaves that one alone. Carlos Delgado with patience and an even count.
Let's see if he can make some adjustments in the game today. He struck out twice last night and got fooled at the plate, so he's got to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, the thing about Delgado, he's always been a great fastball hitter. Sometimes changeup do fool him.
A liner headed for the hole. And there's Young for out number 3. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. So the shutout's still underway here at Yankee Stadium. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. Indeed, it is a wonderful night here in New York, and where better to be than the new Yankee Stadium.
Kyle Hunter.
And it's Hunter batting. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. It's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Passes up a ball this time and swings for a strike that's in the dirt. Hit up the middle. One away.
For the New York Yankees.
Right on the trade deadline now. Here's the race in the East, brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays out in front, first place. In second place, the Yankees. In the 3-hole, it's the Orioles. Rays are fourth, and it's the Red Sox in last place. Tobias at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. He swings and nails a liner. And Drew's able to get to that one.
That's an atom ball right there. That ball was smoke. He stung it, but right at the second baseman.
Marino up at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Well hit towards the middle. That should be a base hit. That will bring Michael Young to the plate.
Third base. Number 24, Michael Young.
2 outs and a man on first. Checks him at first. And Delgado to keep him close. Strike one to Young. Hitting .324 lifetime against the A's. And that's a strike. Young's going to have to be very careful on this next pitch.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
Here's the pitch. Well, Michael Young does not get a swing. Strikes him out. He's gone. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. It's going to be Rodriguez now. He'll get things going here in the third.
Ivan Rodriguez.
For some reason, he tried to hit that pitch in the dirt. It's a strike. Snyder setting up. Rodriguez taking that one. It's in there.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Foul! It's hit foul by Rodriguez. At the belt, Volquez kicks and throws. Rodriguez takes it low.
Let's see if he bounces back after last night's game, striking out twice. See if he has a little bit more plate discipline.
And Rodriguez fights off another one during this AB.
Well, he's going to have to keep this same approach if he wants this at-bat to go on. That's a pitch right there that possibly he could have put in play. He's lucky, though, he fouled it off because you can't do a lot with that high pitch.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
That's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. Stephen Drew batting now with one down. 273, the lifetime number off the Yankees. Volquez gets him to swing and miss for a strike.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
And it's 0-2, and Drew now, the pitcher, controlling.
Oh, what an effective pitch. That two-seam fastball had him way out in front of it.
Drew will foul that one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Oh, a fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't time this thing right. He never had a chance on this one.
Absolutely right, John, and as in real estate, it's all about location. And we've got Andrus batting, and he steals off, and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
I tell you, this makes the game exciting for me. The strategy that comes into play with a guy like this on the bases means one of the best base stealers around.
Strike two. Volquez is in the driver's seat.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
A swing and a miss. Strike three, but a chance at first. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Now, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. Chance to get an expression from Joe Girardi. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. Snyder at the plate. Couple of hits, 10 lifetime tries against the A's. That one's hit well. Ordonez is there. Able to make the grab on that one. One out. The Athletic schedule, let's take a look. Wrapping up tomorrow, this series with the Yankees. And they'll be taking on the Red Sox in that bat of David Ortiz. A little chance for payback there, a team that beat them the last time out. That's Friday through Monday. Then they'll play host to a fellow division leader, the Toronto Blue Jays. And in the batter's box, it's Stanton. What a year for him, top 5 in homers. Base is empty, 1 out. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Tried to get him to go after that curve, 1-2.
Now 1-2 is a pitcher's count, so there's no reason to give him a good pitch to hit right here.
Here's the pitch. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Delgado to keep him close. 1 out, man on first. And the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Soriano. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one. In a moment here, let's take a look at our State Farm League leaders in slugging. The Yankees, number 1. The Tigers, 2nd. The Twins, 3rd. The Angels, 4th. Number 5, the Royals rounded out.
Now, Gary, this club can slug like nobody else can in the game today. They go up there swinging out of their shoes trying to drive the ball, and it's paid dividends.
First pitch, here it comes. Lays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Guy's such a great hitter, not Gary and Steve. You know, he's a contact hitter. He's a guy, when you think of the great home run hitters of all time, he's right up there. Guys like Ted Wood, Bernie Wood.
He delivers. Line towards second. And Drew grabs that one, and the side's retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand it. Nothing doing for either side offensively here in New York. We've got the top of the order coming up. Now there's center fielder at the plate. He's going to get us started here in the 4th.
Number 95, Mark Spencer.
And here's the first one. Swings at that breaking ball, but misses. It's 0-1.
Okay, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now. And they've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
At the belt, Volquez kicks and throws. Tobias. And his throw gets him one away. And Reyes is batting.
They looked locked in last night the way he swung the bat. Good stroke, good contact. See if he can't get it going again today to add those 2 hits from yesterday.
And the first pitch. Oh! Lines this one to the left side, out of play. And a ground ball, Young. The throw out in time for the out.
Arm strength is critical for a third baseman. You see why right there. His good strong arm, the difference between out and safe.
2 outs and in the box, Maglio Ordonez. .250 average lifetime. That's 1 for 4 against Volquez. Oh! And Ordonez lays off the low one. The 1-0 now. There's a ball hit very high in the air, deep to left field. Gone, a home run.
One thing about that
run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
You know, sometimes in this game you get to see a home run, and the Nigel Dorn is locked in at Yankee Stadium. Fans yelling down at him, booing him, and what does he do? Gets a gigantic home run. He extends those arms, and that's what the fans
Gary
want to
looked
see.
like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him.
And I think the important thing about that home run, boys, is he locked in. And the important thing is he extend those arms. Doran's always been a great.
Now this takes the pressure off their own pitcher. They're able to get out in front now, get a lead, creating a margin for error, Gary. I like what they're doing.
Now that's a good home run there, Steve. And there's no doubt
the
that
pitch to
Soriano can continue the magic.
Takes that one low and outside, 0-1. And the home run there, Steve, the pitching's going to have to be very careful now.
Well, that's right. Damage control is critical. You don't want this inning to get out of control.
And the thing about what's great with the Oakland A's, they've been a team that always hits home runs.
Strike two. Soriano going to have to be careful here.
Well, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
No, it's amazing
At the belt,
combination.
Volquez hits and throws. And he
Power.
catches Soriano looking. Strike three, send him back. Things wake up a bit here. First run of the game in the fourth. Oakland with the advantage, 1-0.
I think that
Part of the order due to bat next.
anything's possible.